do know this. When somebody like that, like, doesn't it have to be local, right? You would think, right?
I don't know.
Well, okay. My educational guess would be somebody from San Bernardino is not going to be treated in LA County.
I don't know because LA County has different rules than San Bernardino. Okay.
But that's the and thank you. That's the difference though. We were from LA, and we just that's the difference. There's a difference between coming from LA County to just wanting to be in. It's not it wasn't the other way around. You understand? It doesn't make sense.
I was really
because do you want to know why Auntie Emily didn't get Sky supposedly, or what I heard, or what I thought I remember? Why they chose to give Sky to Leonard precisely first? Cause she got her the background, everything passed. They told her no because she was in LA County. That's why they didn't want to place.
Who said that?
The social worker.
Huh?
The social worker told Auntie that.
Wait.
They wanted Sky to stay with Leonard because he was closer over here in San Bernardino County, unlike her when she was living in Alhambra. They didn't want, because she was LA County.
I don't know anything about that.
I'm just trying to figure. Today I called Covina Police Department, and I talked to an officer, dispatch, or whatever you want to call them, and they told me to call CPS.
The what?
They told me I had to call CPS. They didn't tell me no, I couldn't. And I told them exactly what happened. I told them I'm the mother of my child. He's in foster care, and I'm worried about his well-being. I don't know what happened. There's a crazy situation, and no one told me anything. And she's like, well, you need to call and so when I did.
What I cannot understand is this. I just assume that.
Oh, but you do know Auntie knows her, right?
Huh?
You do know that she has met her, right?
That she has what?
She knows her.
She knows who?
She met her before.
She met the lady, yes. They had a family meeting and they all met the lady.
Mm-hmm. Except for me.
Well, I don't know. That was Enrique's doing.
No, that was your daughter's doing.
Huh?
That was your daughter's.
Auntie Emily? No.
Yes. I asked her, yes.
Well, then I don't know. All I know was that
because Arthur or somebody, either Arthur or his wife, whatever.
You're talking about Sky.
No, I'm talking about Cloud.
Oh.
Called her up and told her that I had Cloud, or something like that. So
I wasn't in there either, so I don't know.
I was the mother. That was a big difference, Nobody called me. They just did their own little thing. So it's just kind of like I don't understand what the purpose would be of something like that. If
what I don't understand,
what is he still doing in strangers?
I thought that when a child was under the county, say San Bernardino,
exactly,
they can't go.
Thank you. Yes, for at least I was under the impression San Bernardino was like that.
I mean, within San.
No, it's San Bernardino. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. Maybe because they felt more comfortable with you, it was different. I don't know. That's what
when I moved. When I moved over here, I already had legal custody.
Yeah, I know. Our case was almost pretty much closed almost.
Huh?
we were already older, and our case was almost. It was like technically like closed, right? In a sense.
No, it wasn't closed. It was open.
Then what I'm remembering is when they terminated my mom's rights. Then is that what it was?
Yeah, but that when they
But I aged out, right?
did when they terminated your mother's rights and your father's rights and Alex's rights, okay?
So why did they terminate? My mom didn't do what she had to do, or what? Because I hear two different things. I was led to believe that she didn't. I mean, she tried barely, but so other people tell me no, she did try.
What I know, what the social worker told me, okay? Your mother didn't, like you said, she didn't do what she was supposed to.
But
okay,
wait. But still, she may. Okay, this is the part. I may have been technically the real drug exposed child or baby, newborn. But as far as my understanding goes, as Carissa and Lexi weren't. They just took, especially Lexi, because of me.
Because what?
Because of the history with me. They took Lexi, especially Lexi. I don't know about Carissa so much. I'm guessing, yeah, probably, but I know for sure Lexi, she wasn't high or she wasn't on drugs at the time of the birth.
With Lexi?
Yeah, she was clean. But they took her because of me, because of the history.
No, not because of you.
Why? Just because, not me, like, exactly me. I'm saying because of the case she had with me, they automatically, like they do with me.
Okay, what you're trying to say is this, that when your mother was supposed to do whatever it was with you first, because you were the first one, right? And she didn't.
Yeah.
She didn't.
So so basically what they're doing, what they did do is,
but
it was like in a sense, like they punished her like for not doing it the first time, even though she had nothing.
I don't know, because they didn't do that with Carissa. Okay.
What do you mean?
So.
What do you mean they didn't do what?
Well, what I mean, your mother had Carissa since she was a baby.
What do you mean? Oh, so they did exactly what they did to me. So you mean, let me hold on. So my mom did get to go home with Carissa? Is that what you're saying? They didn't take her?
No.
Okay.
Your mother.
But they did take her later on, right? Because
when she was what, 2 years old?
And that's what they did with Ariel, just like they did with Ariel, right? Because with me, the only reason why because Ariel was the only one that I didn't have. They did take her, but they gave her back to me, remember? But they took her for the second. The only reason why they took her for the second time, why she's even adopted, is because they were under the impression that she was taken. It was the same thing.
I don't know. All I know is that with Alexis,
they only took Ariel because they took Max. That's why they took Ariel.
I'm not into any of that.
No,
they left me out of everything. So
I'm just trying to figure out, because I called the social worker, and so the social worker, and Enrique is still on the case, supposedly. He is, or whatever, but he's not even a social worker, okay? But anyways, so the person that signed the paperwork, because Enrique hasn't signed anything, because if he does, he'll really be in trouble, because he's not a social worker. So the one that signed the paperwork, her name is Lisa something. She's not a regular social worker. She's a adoption social worker. But the thing is, he's not being adopted.